Hey guys, so I'm on my way to Whole Foods. Unfortunately, my boyfriend got the cold I had last week, so I'm gonna go pick him up some natural remedies for the cold/flu. So I thought I would have you come along and see all the products I use. All right, you guys, so I just got back from Whole Foods and I can't wait to show you everything I got. I also have some things at home that I want to share with you that help alleviate the common cold, the flu, and even some help aid in the healing process of bronchitis. So let's get into it. Before I get started, I just want to let you know, I'm sure there are so many other ways to help heal the cold and common flu, but these are my ways that I've learned from my many years of seeing an integrative practitioner doctor, as well as reading books and following along with one of my favorite doctors. Her name is Isabella Wentz, and she's a thyroid pharmacist. She's on YouTube, she's on Instagram, she has several books that are published, and it's really helpful to learn natural ways to heal instead of using the stereotypical over-the-counter medicines. So first of all, right when I walked into Whole Foods, I could smell the rotisserie chicken. And usually I steer clear of rotisserie chickens, but because I was at Whole Foods, they have organic in BPA-free packaging, which I love. And the only ingredients in it are organic chicken, salt, and organic black pepper. So there's no butter, which can disrupt all the mucus and make things worse. So I love that. I already started eating some of it because I couldn't resist. I like to either just eat it straight out of the bag or I'll take it and mix it with some rice, some gluten-free noodles, some bone broth, vegetable broth, really just play around with what I want to do. Okay, next up, you're gonna think it's kind of gross, but it's actually so delicious. I recently started drinking bone broth, and this one is coconut lime chicken bone broth. So it has some flavoring to it. They do sell just regular bone broth, but I really like to drink this one. It's better to sip it too, instead of having to like make a whole little meal with it. I will definitely shred some chicken and heat up some of the bone broth, and delicious. It's amazing. Some of the benefits of bone broth when you're sick is it has potassium, calcium, and iron. I don't know if you're like me, but when I'm sick, I do not want to get my fluids in. This helps me stay hydrated so much easier. It also boosts your immune system to help alleviate the symptoms of the cold. All in all, this is amazing. Next up, you're probably waiting for this one. It is organic OJ. I try to buy organic as much as possible because I don't want the added preservatives. I don't want all the pesticides on it, the added color. The list goes on. If you can, organic is the way to go. Obviously, it's packed with a bunch of vitamin C to help boost your immune system. So drink up. Next up, we have some vegan-friendly options. So don't worry, I've got you too. We have some canned soups, easy on the go if you have a long day. The last thing you want to do is make a whole meal, chop all your vegetables up. Like, hello, you're sick. So I actually haven't tried this exact one, but this is Amy's organic soup. I love Amy's products, so I'm sure this is amazing. So this flavor is vegetable barley. This one's not for me because it contains gluten and I have celiac disease, so I steer clear of anything with that. But this is a good soup. And then we have the no chicken noodle soup. It's already been opened, but I wanted to show you the container. And then this brand is Health Valley Organic Vegetable Soup with no salt added because sometimes salt just bloats you if you're eating so many cans of soup. It is umka or umka, I'm not sure how to say that. Elderberry, cold and flu. It relieves symptoms and reduces severity. I had a cold last week and this helped me so much. You take 1.5 teaspoons 3 times a day and you're thinking gross liquid medicine. No, it is amazing and it tastes so good. Berry flavor. This tastes so delicious. You could literally put it on waffles or pancakes and no one would know the difference. I also love it because it is a homeopathic little remedy syrup. Unlike other cough syrup, cold flu syrups. This is natural versus a bunch of chemicals. I do have asthma. It's very mild and it's under control, but lately I found these little inhalers to be so amazing, especially if you're congested with a lot of mucus, having a hard time opening up your passageways. You take the cap off and then you put it in your nose and you breathe out, kind of like you're doing a nose spray. It's so simple to use. All it is menthol, peppermint oils, and then cajeput. Even if you have a little toddler, 2-year-olds can use this. So simple. It's a lifesaver. Next up is one of my favorites, electrolytes. I like to drink this electrolyte. It's made with simpler ingredients than your typical sports drink. It is non-GMO, gluten-free, plant-based, keto, and paleo. So if you're on those diets, don't worry. These are great. I absolutely love the pink lemonade flavor. They have grape, which kind of tastes like Kool-Aid. They have a blue raspberry, which is really good. They have a wide variety of flavors. I know they also have a watermelon, which I've tried before, which was kind of fun. So be sure to check them out. And of course, what comes with the common cold and flu? A headache. A headache. So instead of popping Motrin, Tylenol, whatever brand you want to use, I use this headache soother. It looks like a big chapstick or a glue stick. It has peppermint and lavender in it, so it helps calm you down as well. You put it on your temples, so I would rub here and here. Sometimes if my headache is really bad, I literally am like arts and crafts on my forehead. The one thing I will say about this is use it early on. So right when you notice you have a headache, put it on, because if you're too far along, for me, I didn't really think it worked. But when you're early on, it does help and prevent it from being a bad headache. From my bathroom cabinet, an essential oil. This is Respire. So it is meant to open up your airways. It smells like Vicks, and you can either smell it like that, you can boil some water, take the pot off the stove, put some drops in, and put a towel over your head and breathe it in that way. Or if you have a humidifier with a little essential oil pocket, that is great too. I don't know if you're like me, but when I have a cold or the flu, I'm tossing and turning the whole night, can't get comfortable no matter which way I lay, and you end up having a sleepless night, which then doesn't help you heal faster. So my favorite essential oil in the world is lavender. Unfortunately, these two are not organic, but I always try to get organic just because they spray them all with pesticides, so you don't want to breathe in that. Lavender helps you stay calm or calm you down, and it literally works. You can put this in a bath. I'll put like 3 to 5 drops in my bath, or you can put it in a humidifier or an essential oil diffuser, or just smell it however you would like. I'm gonna tell you this, be careful with this. Do not use this when you want to stay up, because I put it in my humidifier one night and I instantly fell asleep. Next up, we have this nose spray. It's like Clear, made with xylitol. It has grapeseed oil in it, which strengthens the immune system to help fight off germs and viruses. So I usually will do 2 to 4 squirts in each nostril, and be sure to clean it with rubbing alcohol or some warm soapy water after each use, so you're not reinserting your nasty germs. Next up, we have vitamin C gummies. I'll show you what they look like. They look like those gummy candies. They taste delicious, and it has antioxidant protection. These ones are 100% vegetarian, so there is no gelatin in them. I really like the brand Nordic Naturals. I don't know if you can see it. Really clean ingredients. They list every single thing on there, so they're really upfront with what is in their gummies. You do want to be careful with how much vitamin C you are getting per day. Make sure you're asking your physician and doing your research, because there is such thing as too much of a good thing, And if you have too much vitamin C, it can cause nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, and cause kidney stones. So be careful. Lastly, we have the Source Naturals Wellness Formula. They are little capsules, little swallow capsules, help boost your immune system. There are so many different ingredients in here, all natural. The only downside to this is you have to take 6 capsules every 3 hours, but don't go over 24 capsules a day. You will have to carry around a lot of these. They do sell smaller bottles. Even if you are home all day, it's a lot, especially if your throat hurts. So that's the only downer, but it does help a lot. So that concludes my natural remedy hack for colds and flus. I am by no means a doctor, so please do your research, Google, read books, ask your physician, ask your doctor, what is the best remedies and supplements for you to take. This is what works for me, so be sure to find which ones you like and work with your body. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to comment below and tell me what natural ways you heal your cold and flu symptoms so I can learn as well as other people, because there are so many more ways to heal your body.